Okay, so we are about to make chicken a la king. Pretty simple dish. Your kids will love it. Something easy for you to make. All you do is put about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. If you have a big family of more than 4, do 4 tablespoons of oil. And put a couple tablespoons of flour. The more you put in, the more gravy you can make, or the thickness of it. We are going to cut up some vegetables. You can use any kind of vegetables you like. So, like any chicken base meal, I like the celery and carrot mixture, and with these you will do, you can do pea. I'm going to do peas and mushrooms. I just get the store-bought mushrooms in the can because I don't always have the other ones on hand, the fresh ones. The store is too far away. So we're just going to use the ones in the can. Jeremy, go get me a can of mushrooms. They're on that same shelf. So you cut these as big or little as you want. Doesn't matter. This is, you just think what you would want for your family. Do big chunks, little chunks. I mean, makes no difference. It's just, just going to go in your mouth. Don't matter. I don't know. People, I think, make a big deal about it. And I have this on low. Now, the browner you make your roux, the browner your gravy is going to be. Okay, you can put in as much butter as you want. It's up to you. You can make a roux with butter and oil and flour, or just butter and flour, or just oil and flour. When I add butter because I want that creamy in there, right? But completely up to you. I want to put in half a stick. And no, we don't have cow's butter today. I do. It's in my pantry, but that is for when you can't get butter. I usually make extra for us, and we went through that, so I don't have that right now. All right. So you're just gonna let that cook in there. Let that butter get happy.
There you go.
I'm not gonna put garlic in this dish. I don't think garlic tastes good in this dish. I am gonna put onion, however, it's going to be a green onion. Carrots you wanna cut into small pieces. You don't want big hunks. It's up, again, it's your family, cut them however you want. But I prefer smaller chunks. Now, if you want to cheat and not make a roux, and what I mean by cheat is just if you don't want to make a roux, you can use cream of chicken and a little bit of milk, and that will be your base.
And Mom is making me popcorn chicken.
Yeah, Jeremy's gonna have some popcorn chicken.
Now, if you want to cut your carrots, you can. Into smaller chunks, right, Mama?
Yeah, we're doing small chunks right now.
I prefer to use mushrooms and peas.
You like mushrooms? Well, you gonna eat this?
I'm just saying.
Are you gonna eat it?
I'm
Why are you saying you prefer it when you don't eat it? You see, that's the thing. YouTubers lie, and they say they do things that they really don't do. They just want people to watch their videos so they can make money. You can't be lying. Who doesn't like a liar?
God.
Yeah, sure. He doesn't like a liar. Who's a liar?
Satan.
That's right. Well, he is the father of lies. And anybody that lies is their child. They're his children. Right? We don't make up things. You can eat it?
No.
All right then, say no. I know you ain't gonna eat this. You don't say just because the camera's going that you're gonna eat it and that you like it. a lie.
And always remember, wash the lids.
Always wash the lids. Can you wash those lids for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
Stop.
So everything in here is getting all happy. Now I won't add the long green onions. I want to dice those up. I won't add those until like the very end when I'm dressing the plate. All right, you don't want to add too many crazy seasonings to a chicken a la king, okay? You want to be pretty basic. Now, you can either use canned chicken. I'm going to use the chicken that I can. I know Jeremy's not going to eat this, so I'm going to put a good hard pinch of pepper in there. I'll stick to salt and pepper on this dish. You can do some other craziness if you want.
Wash my.
The peas and mushrooms are already cooked, so there's no need to cook those. And I'm just adding straight water. And that's about 4 cups. And we're gonna put it up on high. Now, you want this to be heavy, a heavy gravy in there. Now, this is a can of already chopped up mushrooms. And let that get nice and happy. And it will thicken up. Now, if it's too thick, add a little bit more water. If it's too thin, let it come to a boil. When it comes to a boil, here's my piece. When it comes to a boil, that's when you know it's at its thickest. Let it boil for about a minute or so, and you'll know that's the thickness that you're gonna have. And if you want it to be a little bit more thick, you can add a little bit of heavy cream or butter, or not butter, heavy cream or milk. Peas. Like I said, you can add whatever seasonings you want, but try and stay traditional. You can use a chicken bouillon, which I'm going to use, but I know that this chicken bouillon is very salty. So we're just gonna, so this is a jar of my canned chicken. All right, so you can see it's come to a boil. It's gonna be for your chicken nuggets. Okay, now this is my canned chicken. I'm just gonna use like maybe
2 cups.
half of it's gonna go in here because the other half we can use for
Taquitos.
well, taquitos, or I can maybe I'll make chicken sandwiches. So we're just gonna let that cook there for a minute. And we're gonna throw some biscuits in the oven. And yes, I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna use those cheapy $4 $4. Go give me a baking dish over there.
Baking dish.
So we're gonna put bake 400.
Where's my popcorn chicken? Are you gonna cook it right now?
I'm gonna throw some of these cheapy biscuits. I know how to make them, I just don't want to right now.
You cooking this right now?
Yes, I'm gonna cook them for you right now. You know, you can make some rice, pour it over rice, you can pour it over noodles. You can pour this over anything you want. Mine is not as thick as I would like it, but I'm not gonna make another roux. And I'm just gonna add some heavy cream.
1, 2, 3.
That's about 1/4 cup that was left from. Just mix that in there. Now that cream will make this nice and heavy. Now if you want your biscuits to come out brown, even the cheapy store-bought ones, you have to put an egg wash on them. Alright, so look at that. Look how creamy and juicy and thick that is. So I'm going to get a bigger spoon. Now these are little biscuits, they're not huge. And you're not gonna see like big giant chunks of chicken because the chicken I used was the canned chicken that I canned, and usually that comes out like shredded. So you just wanna, and I made a lot. And then we're gonna sprinkle some long green onions on those. And I made Jeremy oversized chicken nuggets, and I know Christopher likes that stuff. And there you go. I'm gonna pour the chicken a la king on top. like that. I like more sauce than anything. And I made extra chicken nuggets because I wanted to have some too, so I made 2 for me. And if you look at my chicken nugget video on how to make them so that your kids don't cringe when they eat it because there's no flavor inside, go look at that video. And it's a pretty basic recipe. I want to taste this, you guys. Alright, so I got a little bit of everything on that. It's hot. Really hot. Mmm. Tastes like chickenology. Really good. You can eat, pour it over rice, pour it over noodles, pour it over anything you want. You can even eat it as this thick, creamy soup. Alright. Go get you some. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.